and 4th. Tonight at Happy Valley High School, it's going to be University High and Clallam boys doing battle. And the winner will advance to Tuesday at 7:30 for the championship, and it'll be North Green and Yaneka also going to play tonight, and they will play the 7:30 game. The winner of that one will advance to 7:30 on Tuesday. The losers will play at 6 o'clock on Tuesday night. And in AA action, where we've been here the last couple of days, is last night. Let's go with the girls first. Girls action, it's going to be Hampton and South Green playing in the championship. Hampton got there by defeating Happy Valley 64-39. They will play on Monday night at 7:45, and that will be up against South Green, which defeated Chucky Doak 58-36. So West Green and Happy Valley, that's supposed to be Chucky Doak. Chucky Doak and Happy Valley will do battle on Monday night at 6 o'clock. Championship game will be between Hampton and South Green at 7:45. And on the boys' side down that way, it was Chucky Doak defeating West Green last night, 55-38, to advance to the championship. Chucky Doak come in as the 1 seed. Hampton, the 2 seed. They played the 3 seed South Green last night, and South Green won 75-60. So South Green and Chucky Doak will be Tuesday night at 7:45. Consolation game at 6 o'clock will be between Hampton and West Green. So that touches on all the brackets in the area right now that I've got. And we got 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock before we tip this one off. So let's touch on this game a little bit. The Vikings come into this game at 17-11, number 3 seed, coached by Amanda Vance. And they have three kids averaging in double digits. Addie Wilholt, a freshman, averaging 20 a game. Kiana Foote, 11 a game. And Anna Kate Kinch, averaging 11 a game. And for the Cyclones, they come into this game 10-15 overall, coached by Lucas Andrews, number 2 seed. And like I said, they started out the season slow, but as the season went, Coach Andrews really got them going in the right direction. And they are led in scoring by Michelle Shields, averaging 13 a game, and Marley Mathena, 10 a game, and Jamire Smiles, averaging 8 rebounds a game. And then now you have to throw Riley Whitson into the mix, who's back in the lineup now from her ACL surgery. Got hurt back, I think it was at summer camp right after the season last year. So her back in the lineup, she's pretty much a double-digit scorer. So what we're going to do is send it back to the station for our last break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups right after we take this 2-minute break.
Elizabethan Electric, serving the community with the customer in mind. With online bill pay, it's just a few clicks of the mouse. Visit the City of Elizabethton webpage and click Online Payments for one-time pay or paperless bill online pay. For iPhone and iPad users, check out the Elizabethton Electric System app. You can still mail in your payment, pay in person, or for automated pay by phone, call 1-844-718-0065.
The law office of Cameron L. Hyder has moved to 605 East Unaka Avenue, Johnson City. Cameron Hyder will still serve clients throughout Carter County at the new location, so if you need legal advice and service in criminal law, family law, wills, estates, probate, or general civil law, contact Cameron L. Hyder at 631-0327. That's 631-0327. Cameron Hyder is also accessible by email at hyderlawoffice@gmail.com. Cameron L. Hyder, attorney, now serving you at 605 East Unaka Avenue, Johnson City. Farmers Insurance has an office in downtown Elizabethton. It's Gregory Odom's Farmers Insurance Agency on E Street. For the insurance that covers everything, see Greg Odom's Farmers Insurance for home, life, auto, business, even motorcycle, boat, camper, and RV insurance. And see Adam Buckles for Medicare insurance. Greg Odom's Farmers Insurance Office, 519 East E Street, downtown Elizabethton, next to Farm Supply. Call Greg Odom at 518-1600. In Elizabethton, Greg Odom is Farmers. Bump, 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 bump.
Better than ever country. WBEJ AM/FM, Elizabethton, Tennessee.
Back here at Unicoi County High School, the Devil's Den as they call it. And the starting lineup's being announced. And for the Tennessee High Vikings is going to be Addie Wilholt, a freshman. Go along with Kiana Foote, a junior. Anna Kate Kinch, a senior for the Vikings. And then also Janelle Tabor at the post and Chase Wolfenberger at the other guard position for the Vikings. And then for the Cyclones, going to be Michelle Shields, a sophomore, to go along with Peyton McGee and Marley Mathena and Kayla Nave and Jeremiah Smiles in the starting lineup for the Cyclones. Cyclones all white, orange numbers. They are the higher seed. They're the 2 seed. And Tennessee High, the 3 seed, all a dark burgundy with white numbers. And where they've got me sitting, I'm sitting at the very end of the gym, so the Vikings will be coming at me in the first half. Cyclones going away from me. So I'm literally looking about 120 feet to the other end to see what the action is on the other end. And it's going to be tipped backcourt, and it's going to be the Vikings Foot with the basketball in the lane, shot up, no good, fouled. And the foul is going to be on McGee picking up a quick one. So Foot's going to go to the line. Averages 11 a game to shoot a couple. So Foot at the line. Eyes the shot. Shot up. No good by the Vikings' Kiana Foot. Official saying something to one of the players there. Not getting a little edgy to get in there to rebound. Foot, second one good. 1-0, Vikings. 7:54 to go, first period. It's going to be Smiles with the basketball. Smiles across the timeline. Smiles dribbles down, picked up by Wolfenberger, kicks it up top to McGee. McGee trying to get it to Shields, hands it off Nave. Nave spins down low, shot up, no good. Smiles over the back, no call. It's going to be a jump basketball between Mathena and Wilholt, and the ball will go over to the Cyclones. So it's going to be Shields to trigger the ball inbounds to McGee. McGee around the top, hands it off, trying to Shields. Ball's loose on the floor, stolen. And back the other way is number 23, Wolfenberger, shot up, blocked by Shields. Back the other way, Shields with the basketball. Shields all the way down, backing down Foot, kicks it outside Smiles, 15-footer, shot good by Jamara Smiles to put the Cyclones in front 2-1 early first period. It's going to be Will Holt, Addy, penetrates, turnaround, 15-footer, no good, rebound, Smiles. Smiles coming in the game, averaging 8 rebounds a game for the Cyclones. And it's going to be Shields picked up by Foot. Shields to the hole, kicks it outside to McGee. Shot no good. Nave rebound. Nave's going to be fouled. So Nave will go to the line to shoot a couple for the Cyclones. Cyclones is one of the few teams that they never put nobody in the rebound. Nave shot up and in, but they go ahead and pull everybody back and set them up on defense. Coach Pitts used to do that at Science Hill back in the 90s. Nave misses the second one. Rebound. Wolfenberger gets it over to number 23. Tabor. Left side, Will Holt. Will Holt puts it on the floor. To the hole was Wolfenberger, cut off. Now it's Foot to the hole. Trying to get it over to number 34, Tabor, turns it over. Nave back the other way, kicks it outside Shields. Shields goes baseline. Cut off. Shields loses control. Has the ball knocked out of bounds. And it's going to stay Cyclones basketball. 6:09 to go, first period. Cyclones on top 3-1. Smiles with the rebounds, or Smiles with the inbounds, and Shields to the hole for the bucket. So Cyclones up 5.
At Carter County Bank, it's our job to help you create happy moments. From buying your first home together to renovating an empty nest, from your first car loan to your first small business loan, we're here to help along the way so you can focus on the happy moments. Carter County Bank, in the business of happiness. Learn more at www.cartercountybank.com. Carter County Bank is locally managed to support our first priority, Carter County, and the people who live here. A division of Bank of Tennessee, equal housing lender, NMLS number 430203.
Shields to the hole, up with a shot, fouled, and Shields will go to the line to shoot a couple. 5:37 to go first period. Cyclones up 5-1. Make it 6-1. The score of the game is brought to you by Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank, offering you both mobile and online banking, plus home loans, construction, auto, personal loans, and so much more. And Shields knocking down the second one, 7-1. Will Holt kicks it outside. Wolfenberger over to number 14, Kinch. Kinch backing down Nave, pops it up top, Will Holt. Will Holt to the hole. Shot up, fouled. Will Holt will go to the line to shoot a couple for the Vikings. Will Holt, just a freshman, coming into the game, averaging 20 a game. She had 28 last time these two teams met. Coach Andrews wanting a answer to why that was a foul. Will Holt knocks down the first one. Will Holt back at the line. Shot good, Will Holt. Shields inbounds Mathena. Mathena back to Shields. And it's Shields into the front court. Picked up by Foot. Shields to the hole. Drops her head. Spins. Ball tipped. Stolen. Wolfenberger back the other way. Wolfenberger all the way down. Shot up off the glass. Good. Whitson with the foul. So it's going to be Wolfenberger making the bucket, going to the line to shoot one. 5:05 to go first period. Cyclones up 7-5. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Nave for the Cyclones. Nave always seems to be around the ball. Nave all the way down. Nobody picks her up to the hole. Up with a shot, fouled by Tabor. So Nave to the line. That's going to be the third team foul on the Vikings. Also 3 fouls on the Cyclones. Nave at the line. Eyes the shot. Shot up, no good by Nave. Nave is one of those kids that every coach needs on their team. She does a little bit of everything. She can handle the basketball. She's always around the basketball on the rebounding side and usually don't make too many mistakes. Nave misses the second one. 4:55 to go here in the first period. Cyclones on top, 7-5 over the Vikings. Kick it over to Kinch. Kinch with the basketball up top. Spins off Nave to the hole, trying to get it inside. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Nave. Like I said, Nave always around the ball. That's her third rebound of the game so far. Shields to the hole, backs it out. Kicks it right side to Nave. Little runner. Shot no good. Smiles rebound. And Smiles going to be fouled from behind by number 12, Moore. So Smiles at the line. Shot no good. Smiles. Cyclones struggling from the foul line here early. Peyton McGee coming in for Nave. So Smiles back at the line. Shot up. Good. Score 8-5 Cyclones. 4:20 to go here in the first period. It's going to be Moore with the basketball. Moore kicks it left side, Will Holt. Will Holt puts it on the floor. Shot up, no good. Rebound's going to be ripped down by the Vikings, and it's going to be Moore to the hole, fouled. And it was Tabor ripping down the rebound, so Moore to the line. to shoot a couple for the Vikings. Moore, also a freshman. Vikings got a very bright future. Shot up and in by Moore. Checking in is number 20. That's Nave back into the game for McGee. McGee picking up her second foul. Moore, shot good. Score 8-6. Shields inside Mathena, kicks it outside Nave. 4-3, shot no good, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Vikings basketball. Score 8-7. I thought she made both foul shots. They'd put the score up there, and I was waiting. And score 8-7, Cyclones on top. It's going to be Moore up top, Moore to the hole. Kicks it outside Wilholt. Wilholt, step back three, shot no good. Rebound's going to be Tabor. Tabor brings it back up top to Kinch, over to Moore. Moore puts it on the floor, spins right into the traffic, kicks it outside for 3, shot no good, and it's going to be Smalls. Rebound, gets it out to Whitson. Whitson in a hurry. Whitson to the hole, kicks it to the corner to Nave, back up top Shields. Shields over to Whitson. Whitson deep 3 up top, no good. Rebound Nave, and it's going to come away with it is Wilholt. Back the other way is going to be Wilholt. Over to Moore, looking inside. Tabor or Moore up off the glass, good. Moore with 4 points off of the bench for the Vikings, and the Vikings in front. Shields, 4-3, shot no good. Rebound's going to be Moore. Moore loses control, out of bounds. It's going to be Cyclones basketball. Checking in for the Cyclones, number 11, Riley May. Out is Nave. It's going to be Shields, inbounds Mathena for 3. Shot good by Marley Mathena. Puts the Cyclones back in front, 11-9. Long pass up ahead to the Vikings. Carter. Carter picks up her dribble, trying to get it to Moore. Turnover, Vikings. The defense from the Cyclones causing that. It's always bad when you go to the corner with the ball. It's going to be Whitson to Mathena up top. Nave for 3, and it's going to be the Vikings. Moore with the rebound. Moore in a hurry. Up ahead, Nave. Turnover, Vikings. Moore, one of her own players, got in front of her, causing her to walk with 2:04 to go here in the first period. Cyclones on top, 11-9. Inbounds Whitson with the basketball. 2-3 zone by the Vikings. Goes left side, Shields. Swings it to May. Inside it goes Smalls. Smalls turn around in the lane. Good by Jamara Smalls. 5 points in the game so far. 13-9. Cyclones over the Vikings. It's going to be Moore spinning to the hole. Moore's shot off the glass, no good. Up with the rebound, no good. It's going to be Smalls with the rebound, getting it over to Whitson. Whitson back the other way. Whitson in a hurry. Dribbles down. Moore picks her up. Whitson brings it back up top. Smalls. Smalls, 15-footer, good by Smalls. Smalls filling it tonight for the Cyclones. 7 points in the game for her. Score 15-9. And it's going to be Wilholt to the hole. Shot up, no good. Smalls with another rebound. Shields back the other way. Shields steps back, thought about the 3, puts it on the floor. Shields up top, Whitson for 3. Shot good by Whitson. And just like that, it's 18-9. Cyclones on top. 53 seconds to go, first quarter. And Amanda Vance says, give me a timeout. We'll take one with them. Back right after this 30-second break.
Custom Muffler and Brake is your full-service auto repair shop, providing any mechanical work your vehicle needs, whether it's major or minor. It's a good time of year to bring your vehicle to have your charging system checked to prevent being stuck out in the cold, and also to get your vehicle's fluid levels checked for winter driving. For all mechanical repair, major or minor, depend on Custom Muffler and Brake, your full-service auto repair shop, open Monday through Friday 8 to 5 at 700 South Sycamore Street, Elizabethton.
Back here at the Devil's Den in Unicoi, they're playing some old music here during the timeout, as you can hear. So it's going to be Vikings basketball, and it's going to be Wolfenberger inbounding to Will Holt for the Vikings. 46 seconds to go before the end of the first period. Will Holt up top. Will Holt picked up by Shields. Will Holt to the hole. Kicks it outside Foot. Foot with the basketball. Foot to the hole. Cut off. It's going to be Will Holt in the lane. Shot blocked by Mathena, and it's going to be May up ahead Shields. Shields all the way down. Spins. Walks. Gets away with it. Up off the glass. Good by Shields. She looks so smooth at it. That's the reason she got by with it. 20-9. Cyclones on top. 13 seconds to go before the end of the first quarter. Up top, Will Holt. Will Holt to the hole. Kicks it over to number 50 for the Vikings. Carter misses a shot. Shields from half court. Shot good by Shields. They counted, let's see here, let's make sure. They still not put it on the board. Yes, bucket good. So score 23-9 here at the end of one quarter of play. Cyclones on top. Score brought to you by Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank. Back right after this 60-second break.
Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton Rehab and Wellness Center has been faithfully serving the Elizabethton and surrounding areas for the past 37 years. Signature Healthcare offers physical, occupational, and speech therapies tailored to meet your specific needs. It has the best wound care and respiratory programs in town. Their facility is clean, the face is friendly, and they strive to provide the best care to all who enter the doors. Remember, if you feel like you're sitting on the sidelines of life due to a sickness that's got you down, let Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton help you get back into your game. People love to shop Hampton Pharmacy, Highway 321 in Hampton. Lanny Peters is Hampton Pharmacy's owner and registered pharmacist who invites you to bring in your prescription for quality medicine with fast service. Hampton Pharmacy accepts all major credit cards and Medicare Part D and is always available for consultation and counseling, plus provides computer printouts for tax filing. Hampton Pharmacy is an authorized case knife dealer and has a wide selection of greeting cards for all occasions at money-saving prices. Hampton Pharmacy, Highway 321, Hampton.
Back here at the Devil's Den in Unicoi County, and his Vikings basketball to start the second quarter. And it's going to be Will Holt for three, top of the circle, no good. Rebound, battle for, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Cyclones basketball. Ball inbound, Shields. Shields with the ball across the timeline, picked up by Foot. Shields goes right side. That's going to be Nave. Nave penetrates through, walk. Got away with it, picks her dribble up, and it's going to be McGee up top. McGee dribbles down, and 5-second count, turnover, Cyclones. So it's going to be inbounds Will Holt to Wolfenberger for the Vikings. Goes left side Foot. Tabor sets a screen. Foot loses control, regains, gets it up top to Kinch. Over to Will Holt. Will Holt cuts back door. Nothing there. Back up top, ball goes to number 14, Kinch. Cut off by Smiles. Goes in the corner to 23, Wolfenberger. Shot no good. Rebound Tabor. Kicks it outside through the legs of Kinch. Turnover Vikings. 6:52 to go before the half. Cyclones on top, 23-9. We'll keep you posted on other scores in the area as the night goes. It's going to be Shields right side. Going to be McGee over to Mathena for three in the corner. Shot no good. Rebound, Foot for the Vikings. Foot back the other way. Foot to the hole, kicks it out, spins, and not a real good look right there. So it's going to be Wolfenberger for three. Shot no good. Mathena rebound. Vikings just not finding it outside. They've had a couple good looks. And the Cyclones, it's going to be Nave to the hole. Mathena again for three. Shot good. Marley Mathena. Score 26-9. Cyclones really coming out of the gates hard here in the last 4 to 5 minutes. It's going to be Kinch up top, Wilholt. Wilholt screened by Foot. Wilholt to the hole. Shot up, no good. Rebound battle for goes out of bounds off of the Vikings. It's going to be Whitson checking back in for McGee for the Cyclones. At the end of one, Shields had 9 points, Smiles 7 for the Cyclones, and Moore leading the way for the Vikings with 4, Wilholt with 2 at the end of one. And it's going to be Mathena driving to the hole, gets it over to Smiles, shot blocked by Tabor, and it's going to be Wilholt back the other way. Wilholt to the hole, shot up, no good. Whitson rebound. Whitson over to Shields. Shields to the hole. Shields shot, no good. Might have forced that one just a little bit. Should have used the backboard, so it's going to be Wolfenberg and Whitson. Over to Wilholt, turnover, Vikings. Whitson coming away with it. Whitson spin dribbles to the hole, backs it out. Thought about the three, gets it inside. Nave up off the glass, shot no good. Rebound, jump basketball, and it's going to be Cyclones basketball. Checking in for the Vikings, number 12, Moore back into the game. So it's going to be Shields inbounds to Mathena up off the glass. Good, Mathena. Marley Mathena with 8 points in the first half. Right side's going to be Kinch with the basketball for the Vikings. Backing down Nave. Kinch up top, Wolfenberger. Over to Foot. Foot thought about the three, puts it on the floor. Foot dribbles down inside, gets it over to Tabor, up off the glass. Good. Tabor for the for the Vikings. 28-11. Cyclones in control right now. So it's going to be Nave around the top. Walt got away with it. Nope, he got her. So it's going to be a turnover on the Cyclones. Riley May checking in for Nave for the Cyclones. Also in for the Vikings 0-0, Carter. That is Brooklyn Carter. Into the game. Out is number 14, Kinch. Anna Kate Kinch getting her a break. 4 minutes to go before the half. It's going to be Moore up top. Moore spins, trying to get her shot off, goes up top for a three by Carter, no good, and it's going to be rebound May. May into the front court, trying to get it to Whitson, and she does. Whitson looks inside to Mathena, shot up off the glass, good Mathena. Mathena in double digits here for the Cyclones in the first half with 10. 30-11. Cyclones really pouring it on here. Moore shot, no good. Moore gets a rebound, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Cyclones basketball as Smiles gets a break. Nave back into the game for the Cyclones. It's going to be Shields with the basketball. Gives it up Whitson. Whitson dribbling up top. Whitson goes right side, Nave. Down the corner, Whitson for a three. Shot good by Riley Whitson. Score 33-11. Wasn't expecting this. Cyclones really on fire here tonight for the Coach Andrews. Ball tip from behind. Tabor with the basketball. It's going to be a jump basketball. and it's going to be Vikings basketball. Will Holt checking in for a foot for the Vikings. But Coach Andrews has to be surprised the way his teams came out and got after it here tonight in this semifinal game. The winner will play for the district championship. Up top is Carter backing down Nave, hands it off Wolfenberger, trying to get it to Tabor. The ball's loose on the floor. Jump basketball, and it's going to be Cyclones basketball. Turnover Vikings. Vikings with 8 in the game so far. Cyclones with 4. It's going to be Whitson back the other way. Whitson right side Nave. Up top it comes May, inside Shields. Over to Mathena, and the ref couldn't get his whistle in his mouth. The play was well over, and it's going to be a foul on the Vikings, number 23, Wolfenbarger. So it's going to be Shields to trigger the ball inbounds for the Cyclones. Inbounds, Nave to May, around to Whitson. Whitson 2 of 3 behind the three-point line. Whitson kicks it right side Nave. Nave puts it on the floor over to May. Back to Nave in the corner, inside Mathena. Ball tipped, almost stolen. Mathena with the basketball up top, Nave. Shields for 3, no good. Rebound is going to be Nave. Like I said earlier, Nave always around the basketball. And it's going to be Moore up ahead, Will Holt. Will Holt picked up by Shields. Will Holt spins, backs her down. Will Holt shot up and in by Will Holt. Tough shot by Will Holt. And it's Shields to May for 3. Shot no good. Rebound battle for Mathena coming away with it. 15-footer, no good. No, it did go in. I thought it popped out. So Mathena knocking down the shot. So it's going to be up top, Moore with the basketball. Moore to the hole, fouled by May. And that's going to be the first team foul on the Cyclones with 1:13 to go before the half. Smiles back into the game. Out is May for the Cyclones. And it's Foot back in for the Vikings for Wolfenberger. And it's going to be Vikings to throw the ball inbounds. Moore inbounds Foot, stolen by Smiles over to Whitson. Whitson into the front court. Whitson trying to penetrate, brings it back to the top to Nave. Mathena foul line. Whitson corner for 3. Can she hit her third one? No. Shot no good. Tabor rebound for the Vikings. Moore back the other way. Moore for 3. Shot good by Moore. 44 seconds to go before the half. Cyclones might hold for the last shot here. Shields to the hole. Goes inside Smiles. Going to be a jump basketball. And it's going to go over to the Vikings. And so 3-second call. Wasn't a jump basketball. So it's going to be Moore into the front court. 22 seconds. Moore penetrating on Whitson. Shot up off the glass, no good. Tabor rebound. Battling with Nave over the back. So Tabor picking up the foul. And again, like I said, Nave always around the basketball. Cyclones plenty of time to get a shot off. Checking in for the Vikings, number 50, Cantor. And trying to get the scorekeeper wanting to know who the foul was on, so it's going to be Whitson. Inbounds Mathena, back to Whitson. Whitson picked up back court. Whitson guarded by Foot. 5 seconds. Whitson Little runner in the lane, shot no good. Whitson gets a rebound up off the glass, good. They count it? Yes. Whitson's shot at the buzzer. That's 2 buzzer beaters, one at the end of the first quarter and one here at the half by the Cyclones. And your score here at the half is 37-16. Cyclones over the Vikings. And the score of the game has been brought to you by Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank. Back right after this 3-minute break.
Local high school game coverage is brought to you by Citizens Bank. Citizens Bank continues to support our local community from its headquarters here in Carter County. Whether it's managing household finances, purchasing a home, or obtaining resources for your business, Citizens Bank has experts ready to provide a helping hand. Find out more about the Citizens Bank Local Advantage at one of our convenient locations or visit citizensbank24.com today. Bank your own way. Citizens Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Shane Simmerly has been working in the Carter County Property Assessor Office for 11 and a half years, making Shane Simmerly fully experienced with all operations of the Assessor's Office. If elected, Shane Simmerly will continue to work to assure all property owners of getting the most accurate and fairest appraisal possible and making the office available anytime for assessment discussion. For a full-time working assessor of property who has no other business interest nor holds any other positions, vote Shane Simmerly March 5th. Paid for by Shane Simmerly. A college degree is now more valuable than ever before. That's because the more education you have, the better your job prospects and the larger your paycheck. At Northeast State Community College, they offer 135 career-boosting programs and great financial aid options. With so many programs to choose from, you can start here and go anywhere. Northeast State also has flexible scheduling and campuses close to your home, helping you balance school with work and family. Apply today at northeaststate.edu/admissions. In winter cold, the risk of illness is high. Pharmacist Philip Reed and wife Holly, owners of Reed Pharmacy, West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, are supplied with quality prescriptions and also over-the-counter medicines and aids to help you stay well during winter and have those winter ailments cured. Reed Pharmacy also has immunizations against flu, shingles, and pneumonia, and most insurance plans are accepted. So depend on Reed Pharmacy, West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, across from the high school for your prescription needs. Also featuring a convenient drive-up window. If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, be sure to check with the Happy Valley Credit Union for a most competitive auto loan rate on both new and used vehicles. And if you're offered a rate that's lower, check with the Happy Valley Credit Union loan officer to see if you qualify for a matched rate by the credit union. Always be sure to check with the Happy Valley Credit Union before you finance an automobile anywhere else. Happy Valley Credit Union, C Street, Elizabethton, behind Walgreens.
Pass it on, it's a tradition. Pass it on.
Elizabethton Electric, serving the community with the customer in mind. With online bill pay, it's just a few clicks of the mouse. Visit the City of Elizabethton webpage and click Online Payments for one-time pay or paperless bill online pay. For iPhone and iPad users, check out the Elizabethton Electric System app. You can still mail in your payment, pay in person, or for automated pay by phone, call 1-844-718-0065.
Welcome back to Unicoi County High School District 1 AAA action semifinals between the Cyclones and the Lady Vikings. And here at the half, it is Cyclones on top, 37-16. And first half numbers of the game, Tennessee High first. At the end of one quarter, it was 23-9 Cyclones. At the half, 37-16. The Vikings with 16 rebounds in the first half. They've turned it over 10 times. They are 5 of 23 for 21% inside the three-point line. And they are 4 of 7 from the foul line, 57%. And they are 3 of 6 for 50% behind the three-point line. And it's going to be Will Holt with 4, Kiana Foote with 1, and Tabor with 2 for the Vikings, Wolfenberger with 2, and Moore off of the bench leading the way with 7. So that gives them a total of 16 for the Cyclones. They got a total of 20 rebounds, only turned it over 4 times. They're 9 of 21 for 42%. They are 4 of 8 from the foul line 50%, and they are 5 of 14 behind the three-point line for 35%. Shields with 9 points in the first half for the Cyclones. Nave with 1. Smiles with 7, all coming in the first quarter. And Mathena with 12 points in the first half, and Whitson with 8. And that gives them a total of 37-16. Here at the break, the Cyclones on top over the Vikings. And I don't know if I've got any updates on any scores right now. Science Hill and DB girls or boys? Science Hill and DB boys are tied up 50-50 going into overtime. And Westridge lost to Daniel Boone tonight, 61-52 in girls action, and DB girls over Science Hill 58-48. And that's all the updates I have right here at this time. So what we're going to do is send it back to the station for our last break, and telling you the score, 37-16, Cyclones over the Vikings. Back right after this 3-minute break.
The law office of Cameron L. Hyder has moved to 605 East Unaka Avenue, Johnson City. Cameron Hyder will still serve clients throughout Carter County at the new location, so if you need legal advice and service in criminal law, family law, wills, estates, probate, or general civil law, contact Cameron L. Hyder at 631-0327. That's 631-0327. Cameron Hyder is also accessible by email at hyderlawoffice@gmail.com. Cameron L. Hyder, attorney, now serving you at 605 East Unaka Avenue, Johnson City. If you're age 65 or on disability, you qualify for Medicare. There are multiple Medicare plans for many different people with different needs. To find the Medicare plan best for you, contact your local Medicare agent, Adam Buckles. Even if you're already on Medicare, Adam Buckles may have an even better plan for your needs. Contact Adam today. His office is easily located in downtown Elizabethton at 519 East E Street in the Odom Farmers Insurance Office between Farm Supply and the library. Call 213-7655 for more information. 213-7655. Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton Rehab and Wellness Center has been faithfully serving the Elizabethton and surrounding areas for the past 37 years. Signature Healthcare offers physical, occupational, and speech therapies tailored to meet your specific needs. It has the best wound care and respiratory programs in town. Their facility is clean, the face is friendly, and they strive to provide the best care to all who enter the doors. Remember, if you feel like you're sitting on the sidelines of life due to a sickness that's got you down, let Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton help you get back into your game. Local high school game coverage is brought to you by Citizens Bank. Citizens Bank continues to support our local community from its headquarters here in Carter County. Whether it's managing household finances, purchasing a home, or obtaining resources for your business, Citizens Bank has experts ready to provide a helping hand. Find out more about the Citizens Bank Local Advantage at one of our convenient locations or visit citizensbank24.com today. Bank your own way. Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Shane Simmerly has been working in the Carter County Property Assessor Office for 11 and a half years, making Shane Simmerly fully experienced with all operations of the Assessor's Office. If elected, Shane Simmerly will continue to work to assure all property owners of getting the most accurate and fairest appraisal possible, and making the office available anytime for assessment discussion. For a full-time working assessor of property who has no other business interest nor holds any other positions, vote Shane Simmerly March 5th. Paid for by Shane Simmerly. A college degree is now more valuable than ever before. That's because the more education you have, the better your job prospects and the larger your paycheck. At Northeast State Community College, they offer 135 career-boosting programs and great financial aid options. With so many programs to choose from, you can start here and go anywhere. Northeast State also has flexible scheduling and campuses close to your home, helping you balance school with work and family. Apply today at northeaststate.edu/admissions.
Back here at the Devil's Den in Unicoi as the Cyclones and Vikings getting ready to start the second half. And it's been all Cyclones up 37-16. But I'm sure Coach Andrews told his girls at the half, if they were here last night, as the Cyclones were up 21 with 8 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the game, and got beat by Sullivan East 66-64. So a lot of things can happen. And I've always said, very crucial how it starts off here in the third quarter to dictate the outcome of the game. You know, we saw that last night with the South Green Rebels coming out on a 13-1 run to start the second half against the Bulldogs and pulled away with a win 75-60 over the Bulldogs. So it's going to be Wolfenbarger up top, Will Holt. Will Holt puts it on the floor, picked up by Shields. Will Holt to the hole. Up off the glass, shot good by Will Holt. And it's going to be Shields with the basketball across the timeline. She's going to be picked up by Foot, goes left side, Mathena, hands it off McGee. Up top, Nate. Mathena fakes a three, puts it on the floor, and she kicks it back up top, Nate, trying to get it inside Smiles, back up top, Shields. Shields with the runner, shot no good, rebound, Kinch for the Vikings. Up ahead, Will Holt. Will Holt into the front court. Deep three, Will Holt. Shot in and out, no good. Mathena rebound. Mathena, nobody's going to pick her up. She's just going to dribble down. Offensive foul on Mathena. Mathena extending her arm to get separation. Got called with the foul. So it's going to be Will Holt. Hands it off Foot. Foot picked up by McGee for the Cyclones. Swings it left side, Wolfenbarger. Cutting through is Will Holt. Nothing there. Up top, Kinch. Kinch being held scoreless so far in the game tonight. Foot with the basketball. Foot to the hole, trying to get it to Tabor. She does. Shot up off the glass. Good. Tabor. And the Vikings with a quick 4-0 run to start the second half. It's going to be McGee to Mathena. Over to Shields. Shields for three. Shot looks good. No good. Rebound. It's going to be Wolfenbarger. Long pass up ahead. Kinch. Kinch. Shot up off the glass. No good. Foul. So Kinch will go to the line to shoot a couple. I'd say Coach Andrews might watch, you know, if they was to knock these two down, it'll be a 6-0 run. He might give his Cyclones one more trip up and down, and he might be taking a timeout. So Kent shot, no good. Kinch back at the line. Yet to score in the ball game. Shot no good. Rebound, Nave. Nave up ahead, McGee. McGee going to be picked up by Foot. Gives it to Mathena at the foul line. Nave cutting through, loses the ball. And it's going to be the Vikings jump basketball, so it's going to be Cyclones ball. So it's going to be Shields to trigger the ball inbounds. And counts on. Shields looking, comes in corner Nave. Back up top, Mathena. Inside it goes Smiles. Shot blocked by Tabor. Rebound, battle for, coming away with it is Will Holt. Knocked out of bounds by Smiles, so it's going to stay Vikings basketball, and it's going to be Foot inbounds. With 5:39 to go in the third period, Cyclones on top 37-20. Will Holt to the hole. Will Holt, shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Tabor. Up top is going to be Wolfenbarger to the hole. Kicks it to the corner. Turnover, Vikings. Vikings with another turnover. 11 for the game. Whitson going to be picked up by Wolfenbarger. Gets it up ahead to Smiles. Smiles at the foul line. Kicks it outside Mathena. Inside Smiles. Shot blocked by Tabor. They call the foul, so Smiles will go to the line to try to put some points on the board for the Cyclones here in the second half. Smiles with 7 points. Going for number 8, shot good. Smiles back at the line. Shot good by Smiles. 39-20. Cyclones on top. It's going to be Will Holt to the hole. Spins off of the screen to the hole. Kinch, walk, got away with it. And it's going to be back up top, Will Holt. Will Holt picked up by Shields, fouled. And it's going to be on the floor. So it's going to be Vikings basketball. Shields picking up the foul. That's her third. Nope, second. They just changed it. So it's going to be, got to get the ball in. Inbounds. Nope, timeout Vikings with the score 39-20. Cyclones over the Vikings. 4:53 to go in the third period, back after this 30-second break.
In winter cold, the risk of illness is high. Pharmacist Philip Reed and wife Holly, owners of Reed Pharmacy, West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, are supplied with quality prescriptions and also over-the-counter medicines and aids to help you stay well during winter and have those winter ailments cured. Reed Pharmacy also has immunizations against flu, shingles, and pneumonia, and most insurance plans are accepted. So depend on Reed Pharmacy, West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, across from the high school for your prescription needs. Also featuring a convenient drive-up window.
Back here at the Devil's Den in Unicoi as the Vikings take a timeout against the Lady Cyclones to keep from getting the 5-second count. Ball inbounds Tabor. Up top is Wolfenbarger, back to Will Holt in the corner. Will Holt inside Tabor, outside Wolfenbarger. Kicks it left side, Foot with the basketball, picked up by Whitson. Foot to the hole, shot, up and in, and she also got fouled, so she'll go to the line to shoot one. Foul is going to be on Whitson. I do believe that's her first. So Foot at the line. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Whitson. Trying to get it over to Mathena. The ball's tipped, knocked loose. Shields coming away with it. Shields into the front court to Whitson. Whitson looking to penetrate, cut off. Up top, Nave. Over to Mathena for three. Mathena's shot, no good. Rebound, Shields. Pulls up. Three, no good. Will Holt, rebound for the Vikings. Pass up ahead, Wolfenbarger to the hole. Shot up off the glass, good. Wolfenbarger, and she'll go to the line to shoot one. The foul. Tanner checking in for the Vikings. Out is Tabor. The foul is on Nave. That's her second. So it's going to be Wolfenbarger at the line, knocking down the shot. 5 points in the game. Score 39-25, 4:10 to go in the third period. And it's going to be Whitson into the front court. Gives it up to Nave, right side. Nave looks inside, gets to Mathena at the foul line. Inside Smalls. Shot up and in, Smalls. Inbound quickly. Moore with a basketball for the Vikings. Moore picked up by Whitson. Gives it up to Kinch. Kinch back up top, Moore. Moore off of the screen by Will Holt. Shot no good. Looked like it was tipped. And was not. So it's going to be McGee checking in for Nave for the Cyclones, and it's going to be Whitson triggering the ball inbounds. Whitson, left side McGee. McGee, pressured by Will Holt, gets it to Mathena, inside Smalls. Smalls spins down low, fouled by Will Holt. It's going to be the second team foul on the Vikings. And it's going to be Will Holt picking up her second. So it's going to be Shields, trigger the ball inbounds for the Cyclones. Inside it goes Smiles, ball knocked loose, turnover Cyclones. Long pass up ahead, Will Holt. Will Holt to the hole. Will Holt shot up and in for the Vikings. 41-27, 3:06 to go in the third period. Shields, double team, kicks it up top McGee. McGee to Whitson. Whitson off of the screen by Mathena, gives it up Shields. Shields around the top. Hands it off McGee. McGee, step back, 15-footer, shot no good. Smiles, rebound. Smiles double dribble, turnover, Cyclones. And the score of the game is brought to you by Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank, offering you both mobile and online banking, plus home loans, construction, auto, personal loans, and so much more. And it's the Cyclones on top, 41-27. 2:43 to go, third period. And it's more inbounds to Will Holt. Will Holt with a basketball going to the right side. Going to be picked up by Shields. Will Holt to the hole again. Will Holt fouled, count the bucket, and she'll go to the line to shoot one. The Vikings, a little at a time, cutting into this lead. Shot up and in by Will Holt, and they have trimmed 9 points off of this, or 10 points off of this here to start the third period. And it's going to be Will Holt picking up her third. And it's going to be Shields to trigger the ball inbounds, side midcourt. 2:24 to go, third period. Inbounds Mathena. Mathena up top McGee. McGee puts it on the floor. I believe I'd take it out, Will Holt. She loses control, turnover, and it's going to be Vikings basketball. I was getting ready to say if I was McGee, I'd go at Will Holt, trying to pick up her fourth and maybe get her out of the game. Because Will Holt's carrying the load here in the second half with 7 points. Will Holt to the hole. Will Holt splits the defenders, shot up, no good. Nave, rebound. Nave up ahead, Whitson. Over to McGee. McGee, 15-footer, shot good. Peyton McGee. Will Holt back the other way. Will Holt, deep three, top of the circle, shot no good. Whitson, rebound for the Cyclones. Whitson, with 1:34 to go, third period, goes to Nave. Nave cut off. Nave penetrates, kicks it outside McGee. McGee over to Whitson for three. Looks good. It is good. Whitson knocking down a big three for the Cyclones. That's her third three of the game. Extends the lead back to 16. The Vikings had cut it to 10 or 11 at one time. Wolfenberger baseline, trying to get it inside, stolen by Mathena. It's going to be McGee up ahead, Shields. Shields outside McGee for three, shot good by Peyton McGee. And the Cyclones, just like that, back up to a 19-point lead with 48 seconds to go. Will Holt, step back three, shot no good, rebound, Vikings. Throwing it up top. Will Holt with the basketball was Moore. 34 seconds. Will Holt picked up by Shields. Shields off of the double screen. Step back. Shields kicking it over to Kinch for three. Shot no good. Rebound. Chase goes out of bounds, and it is going to be Vikings basketball. Smiles back into the game. Mathena out to get a breather here with the last 20 seconds to go in the third period. So it's going to be Shields to trigger the ball. Will Holt to trigger the ball inbounds. Will Holt looking, comes inbounds to Moore. Moore with the basketball. Moore to the hole. Spins. Moore shot up off the glass. No good. Smalls rebound. McGee into the front court. McGee pressured by Moore. Hands it off Shields. Shields to the hole. Shields fouled. And who'd they get? Kinch. Fouls on number 12, Moore. Shields shot up and in. Shields with 10 points in the game. That's our first point of the second half. Shot up and in. Shields, good. Ball inbounds. Wilholt. Wilholt in the front court. Wilholt for three. At the buzzer, no good, in the score at the end of 3 quarters of play is the Cyclones 51 and the Vikings 30. The score of the game brought to you by Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank. Back right after this 60-second break.
If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, be sure to check with the Happy Valley Credit Union for a most competitive auto loan rate on both new and used vehicles. And if you're offered a rate that's lower, check with a Happy Valley Credit Union loan officer to see if you qualify for a matched rate by the credit union. Always be sure to check with the Happy Valley Credit Union before you finance an automobile anywhere else. Happy Valley Credit Union, C Street, Elizabethton, behind Walgreens.
Pass it on, it's a tradition. Pass it on.
Farmers Insurance has an office in downtown Elizabethton. It's Gregory Odom's Farmers Insurance Agency on E Street. For the insurance that covers everything, see Greg Odom's Farmers Insurance for home, life, auto, business, even motorcycle, boat, camper, and RV insurance. And see Adam Buckles for Medicare insurance. Greg Odom's Farmers Insurance Office, 519 East E Street, downtown Elizabethton, next to Farm Supply. Call Greg Odom at 518-1600. In Elizabethton, Greg Odom is Farmers. Bump, 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 bump.
Back here at the Devil's Den in Unicoi, the Cyclones stretch the lead right back out to a 21-point lead to start the fourth quarter, up 51-30 over the Vikings. Will Holt cutting to the basket, cut off. Will Holt puts it on the floor, fouled by Shields. So Will Holt will go to the line to shoot a couple. Will Holt with 11 points in the game, coming to the game averaging 20. Will Holt shot up and in. That's Shields' fourth foul. Whitson checking in for her. Back at the line, Will Holt shot good. Inbounds McGee over to Nave. Nave across the timeline, picked up by Will Holt. Nave trying to get it to Smalls, has the ball knocked loose. Smalls with the basketball, gives it off Whitson, outside Mathena. Can she hit another three? No. Rebound Moore. Moore wanting to push. Up ahead, Kinch. Kinch with the basketball. Kinch all the way down, fouled. Council bucket and one as McGee picking up the foul. So it's going to put Kinch at the line. That's the fourth foul on McGee. Shot up and in by Kinch. And the Vikings making a little run here. Somebody's got to stop the bleeding for the Cyclones. Smalls thought about the three, puts it on the floor. Smalls up top, Mathena. Mathena over to McGee. McGee dribbles through, step back, hands it off Whitson. Over to Mathena, up top, Smalls. Smalls puts it on the floor. Smalls to the hole. Shot up, no good. Mathena rebound. Mathena fouled by Tabor as Mathena go to the line to shoot a couple for the Cyclones. Mathena with 12 points in the game. At the line to shoot a couple. Mathena's shot up and in. It's going to be Canner checking in for number 34, Tabor, picking up her 4th foul. Mathena back at the line for the Cyclones. Shot up and in by Mathena. Inbounds, Wilholt. Wilholt up top, picked up by Whitson. Wilholt swings it over to Moore. Moore, one-on-one with McGee. Moore dribbles down inside, brings it back up top. Loses control, gets it to Kinch. Up top, Foot. Foot for the Vikings. He's going to take Mathena, it looks like one-on-one. Calling for the screen. Foot trying to get it inside. Ball almost stolen. Moore coming down with it. Moore to the hole. Moore loses control, regains control, and trying to get it over to Canner. Turnover, Vikings. Cyclones don't need to be in no hurry here. Inbound, Smiles. Back to Whitson. Whitson across the timeline. Whitson to the hole. Kicks it outside McGee for 3. Shot in and out. No good. Rebound, Kinch. Gets it over to Moore. Moore across the timeline. Goes to Kinch. Kinch, deep 3. Shot no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Vikings basketball. Cyclones basketball. Mathena across the timeline. Wanting to give it up. Gives it up Smiles. Smiles hands it off Whitson. Whitson pull up 15-footer. Shot good by Whitson. Whitson with 13 points in the game. Will Holt, deep 3, top of the circle, shot no good. Rebound, Nave. Gets it out to McGee. McGee across the timeline. Dribbles through the traffic. Baseline, Mathena, 15-footer. Shot no good. It's going to be Will Holt up ahead Moore. Moore to the hole. Shot up, no good. Smiles, rebound. Gets it over to Mathena. Hands it off Whitson. Up top, Smiles. Down low, Mathena. Shot up off the glass. Good by Marley Mathena. I think you can pencil this one in the book. It's 57-35. Cyclones on top. 4:30 to go. And it's going to be Will Holt. Step back. Couldn't get her shot off. Now a little runner in the lane. Good by Will Holt for the Vikings. It's going to be Whitson across the timeline. Cyclones need to be patient and only take the good looks. So it's going to be Smiles up top, kicking it over to Nave, back to Smiles. Smiles puts it on the floor, kicks it outside McGee for 3. Peyton McGee knocking down another 3 for the Cyclones. McGee with 8 points in the game. Will Holt, baseline shot, no good. And it's going to be Whitson back the other way. McGee trying to get it down to Nave, goes out of bounds. It's going to be turnover Cyclones as the Vikings sending 4 new players into the game. So it's going to be Will Holt to trigger the ball inbounds. And it's going to be Wolfenbarger into the front court to Carter. Carter right side. Back up top, Tabor over to Wolfenbarger. Wolfenbarger to the hole. Tabor off of the screen was open for a second, but she was fouled. That will be the second team foul on the Cyclones. Score 60-37. Cyclones over the Vikings. 3:14 to go in the ball game. It's going to be Kinch losing control, spins in the lane, little hook shot, no good. And it's going to be Shields with the rebound. Shields back the other way, going to be picked up by Will Holt. She hands it off Nave. Up top, Smiles with the basketball. Smiles over to Whitson. Whitson to the hole, kicks it outside Nave. Being patient, looking for the good shot is the Cyclones. Mathena, left side. Back up top, going to be Whitson. Fouled. Mathena, and Tabor just picking up her fifth, has just fouled out of the game for the Vikings. So Mathena will go to the line to shoot a couple. Mathena was 16 in the game. Checking in for the Vikings, number 22, Wilson, Mazzy Wilson. At the line, Mathena. Shot good by Mathena. She got such a pretty shot. Mathena's next one, good. Ball inbounds Wolfenbarger with the basketball for the Vikings. 2:30 to go in the ball game. It's going to be Kinch to the hole, kicks it outside Carter. Carter over to Wilson. Wilson trying to penetrate, kicks it baseline to number 50, Canner. Shot no good. Rebounds Shields. Coach Andrews says, hold it up here. Take your time. Shields to Nave. Nave's got to get rid of it. Gives it up to Mathena. Mathena to Whitson. Loses control. Goes back court. Turnover, Cyclones. The Cyclones will advance to take on Davy Crockett on Monday at 7:30. And Tennessee High will drop down to play Unicoi at 6 o'clock on Monday in girls action. It's going to be Carter for three. Shot no good. Rebound Smiles. She gets it out to McGee. 1:35 to go in the ball game. And it's going to be Shields up top, pressured by Carter. Hands it off McGee. McGee dribbles through, kicks it over to Nave. 1:18 to go. Nave picking up her dribble, kicks it left side to McGee. Up top, Nave. Nave to the hole, kicks it back out to McGee. 1 minute to go in the contest. Cyclones up 62-37. Shields hands it off to Nave. Nave to McGee. McGee over to Shields. Shields to the hole. Backs it out. 43 seconds. Shields, close to a 5-second count, gives it up Nave. And I think the Vikings just going to let the clock run down here. 24 seconds. McGee up top with the basketball, throws it away, turnover, Cyclones. Inbounds, Wolfenbarger with the basketball for the Vikings, 14 seconds. It's going to be Wolfenbarger to the hole, loses control, turnover, Vikings. Inbounds to McGee. McGee just going to hold the basketball. And your final score is going to be the Cyclones over the Vikings to move to the championship game of District 1 AAA, 62-37. And big win for the Cyclones as they advance to take on Davy Crockett. So we're going to send it back to the station for a 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll have the stats and numbers of the game right after this.
Elizabethton Electric, serving the community with the customer in mind. With online bill pay, it's just a few clicks of the mouse. Visit the City of Elizabethton webpage and click Online Payments for one-time pay or paperless bill online pay. For iPhone and iPad users, check out the Elizabethton Electric System app. You can still mail in your payment, pay in person, or for automated pay by phone, call 1-844-718-0065.
Better than ever country. WBEJ AM/FM, Elizabethton, Tennessee.
The law office of Cameron L. Hyder has moved to 605 East Unaka Avenue, Johnson City. Cameron Hyder will still serve clients throughout Carter County at the new location, so if you need legal advice and service in criminal law, family law, wills, estates, probate, or general civil law, contact Cameron L. Hyder at 631-0327. That's 631-0327. Cameron Hyder is also accessible by email at hyderlawoffice@gmail.com. Cameron L. Hyder, attorney, now serving you at 605 East Unaka Avenue, Johnson City. Your exclusive and authorized Case Knives dealer is Hampton Pharmacy, Highway 321, Hampton. Hampton Pharmacy's Case Knife selection features large knives, gift and collectible knives, folding knives, hunting knives with cases, pocket knives, and even Case Knife gift sets. Also buy Case gift lighters and look over all 5 Case Knife displays and the Case shirt and cap case, too. You'll find over 400 unique Case products at Hampton Pharmacy, Highway 321, Hampton, across from the elementary school. Your authorized Case Knife dealer.
At Carter County Bank, it's our job to help you create happy moments. From buying your first home together to renovating an empty nest. From your first car loan to your first small business loan. We're here to help along the way so you can focus on the happy moments. Carter County Bank, in the business of happiness. Learn more at www.cartercountybank.com. Carter County Bank is locally managed to support our first priority, Carter County, and the people who live here. A division of Bank of Tennessee, equal housing lender, NMLS number 430203.
Custom Muffler and Brake is your full-service auto repair shop, providing any mechanical work your vehicle needs, whether it's major or minor. It's a good time of year to bring your vehicle to have your charging system checked to prevent being stuck out in the cold, and also to get your vehicle's fluid levels checked for winter driving. For all mechanical repair, major or minor, depend on Custom Muffler and Brake, your full-service auto repair shop, open Monday through Friday 8 to 5 at 700 South Sycamore Street, Elizabethton. Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton Rehab and Wellness Center has been faithfully serving the Elizabethton and surrounding areas for the past 37 years. Signature Healthcare offers physical, occupational, and speech therapies tailored to meet your specific needs. It has the best wound care and respiratory programs in town. Their facility is clean, the face is friendly, and they strive to provide the best care to all who enter the doors. Remember, if you feel like you're sitting on the sidelines of life due to a sickness that's got you down, let Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton help you get back into your game.
Back here at the Devil's Den in Unicoi, and the Lady Cyclones punched their ticket to the championship game of District 1 AAA as they defeated the Vikings 62-37. And the stats of the ball game look like this. First, for the Vikings, they had a total of 25 rebounds, 14 turnovers in the game. They were 13 of 42 inside the three-point line, 30%, 9 of 15 from the charity stripe, 60%, and they were 3 of 14 behind the three-point line for 21%. Will Holt for the Vikings leading the way with 15, Foot with 3, Kinch with 3, Tabor with 4, and Wolfenberger with 5, and Addie Moore with 7 for the Vikings. The Cyclones, 35 total rebounds, only 11 turnovers, 13 of 35, 37% inside the three-point line, 12 of 16 from the charity stripe, 75%, and 8 of 21 behind the three-point line for 38%. And it's going to be Michelle Shields with 11 points, 9 of those coming in the first half. Peyton McGee with 8. And all of them coming in the second half. Nave with 1. Marley Mathena leading the way with 18. And Jamari Smiles with 11 And then Riley Whitson off of the bench with 13 for Coach Andrews and the Cyclones as they advance to play in the championship game on Monday night. And they will be taking on Davy Crockett, who defeated Unicoi earlier tonight in the first game, 55-42. So Unicoi, Tennessee High on Monday at 6, Cyclones and Crockett at 7:30 for the District 1 AAA championship. So we're going to send it back to the station for a break. When we come back, we'll try to have scores and updates throughout the area. Back right after this 3-minute break.
Local high school game coverage is brought to you by Citizens Bank. Citizens Bank continues to support our local community from its headquarters here in Carter County. Whether it's managing household finances, purchasing a home, or obtaining resources for your business, Citizens Bank has experts ready to provide a helping hand. Find out more about the Citizens Bank Local Advantage at one of our convenient locations or visit citizensbank24.com today. Bank your own way. Citizens Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Shane Simmerly has been working in the Carter County Property Assessor Office for 11 and a half years, making Shane Simmerly fully experienced with all operations of the Assessor's Office. If elected, Shane Simmerly will continue to work to assure all property owners of getting the most accurate and fairest appraisal possible, and making the office available anytime for assessment discussion. For a full-time working assessor of property who has no other business interest nor holds any other positions, vote Shane Simmerly March 5th. Paid for by Shane Simmerly. A college degree is now more valuable than ever before. That's because the more education you have, the better your job prospects and the larger your paycheck. At Northeast State Community College, they offer 135 career-boosting programs and great financial aid options. With so many programs to choose from, you can start here and go anywhere. Northeast State also has flexible scheduling and campuses close to your home, helping you balance school with work and family. Apply today at northeaststate.edu/admissions. In winter cold, the risk of illness is high. Pharmacist Philip Reed and wife Holly, owners of Reed Pharmacy, West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, are supplied with quality prescriptions and also over-the-counter medicines and aids to help you stay well during winter and have those winter ailments cured. Reed Pharmacy also has immunizations against flu, shingles, and pneumonia, and most insurance plans are accepted. So depend on Reed Pharmacy, West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, across from the high school for your prescription needs, also featuring a convenient drive-up window. If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, be sure to check with the Happy Valley Credit Union for a most competitive auto loan rate on both new and used vehicles. And if you're offered a rate that's lower, check with the Happy Valley Credit Union loan officer to see if you qualify for a matched rate by the credit union. Always be sure to check with the Happy Valley Credit Union before you finance an automobile anywhere else. Happy Valley Credit Union, C Street, Elizabethton, behind Walgreens.
Pass it on, it's a tradition. Pass it on.
Back here at the Devil's Den in Unicoi as the Cyclones punch their ticket to the District 1 AAA championship game to take on the Lady Pioneers of Davy Crockett. That game will be Monday night at 7:30, and the final here tonight was 62-37. The Cyclones over the Vikings. So Monday night, those two will do battle for the district championship. Both teams will get a home regional game in the first round. And then you got Unicoi County and Tennessee High at 6 o'clock in girls action. And then earlier tonight, well, starting last night, the Cyclones on the boys' side fell to Sullivan East 66-64. Sullivan East and Tennessee High. We watched that game earlier, and it went right down to the wire as the Vikings won 59-57. And right now warming up is Davy Crockett and Unicoi getting ready to do battle. And they will take on Tennessee High on Tuesday at 7:30. The loser will play Sullivan East at 6 o'clock on Tuesday. And that's pretty much everything that we have for 3A. And also in 3A, on the boys' side, Greenville over Cherokee 76-64. Don't have no update on Granger and Claiborne County. On the girls' side in 3A, Greenville won 69-26, and Granger and Volunteer, the game's in progress right now. So either Claiborne County, Granger, or Volunteer, one of the three will be coming to play Elizabethton We'll just have to see how the brackets fold out with the win-losses. So what we're going to do is send it back to the station for our last break, telling you the Cyclones won here tonight, 62-37 over the Vikings. Back right after we take this break.
Elizabethton Electric, serving the community with the customer in mind. With online bill pay, it's just a few clicks of the mouse. Visit the City of Elizabethton webpage and click Online Payments for one-time pay or paperless bill online pay. For iPhone and iPad users, check out the Elizabethton Electric System app. You can still mail in your payment, pay in person, or for automated pay by phone, call 1-844-718-0065.
The law office of Cameron L. Hyder has moved to 605 East Unaka Avenue, Johnson City. Cameron Hyder will still serve clients throughout Carter County at the new location, so if you need legal advice and service in criminal law, family law, wills, estates, probate, or general civil law, contact Cameron L. Hyder at 631-0327. That's 631-0327. Cameron Hyder is also accessible by email at hyderlawoffice@gmail.com. Cameron L. Hyder, attorney, now serving you at 605 East Unaka Avenue, Johnson City. If you're age 65 or on disability, you qualify for Medicare. There are multiple Medicare plans for many different people with different needs. To find the Medicare plan best for you, contact your local Medicare agent, Adam Buckles. Even if you're already on Medicare, Adam Buckles may have an even better plan for your needs. Contact Adam today. His office is easily located in downtown Elizabethton at 519 East E Street in the Odom Farmers Insurance Office between Farm Supply and the library. Call 213-7655 for more information. 213-7655.
Back here at the Devil's Den in Unicoi as the Cyclones advance to the District 1A championship as they'll take on the Lady Pioneers on Monday night at 7. They won 62-37. Some other scores throughout the area, Science Hill and DB in 4A, and it went double overtime. Science Hill winning 65-61. And then earlier in the day, Daniel Boone over Westridge, 49-39. So Science Hill and Boone will play for the championship. Dobbins Bennett and Westridge will play for third and fourth in 4A. On the girls' side, Westridge and Daniel Boone did battle earlier today, 61-52, Boone over Westridge, and Dobbins Bennett over Science Hill, 58-48. So Boone and DB will play for the championship in 4A, Westridge and Science Hill for the consolation game. And Moorestown West over Jeff County, 52-26. And that was in girls action. Boys action, it was Jeff County falling to Moorestown East, 47-39. And Moorestown West over Sevier County, 53-51. Also in boys action, Austin East over Gatlinburg-Pittman, 71-69. So more than likely it'll be Austin East and Alcoa playing for the District 2 AA championship, and Hampton or West Green will be traveling to one or the other. So, again, here tonight, Cyclones win, Lady Cyclones, 62-37. And for Roger Norris, Barton Edens back at the station, telling everyone good night.
You've been listening to a presentation of WBEJ Radio Sports District High School Basketball. Brought to you by Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton, Shane Simile, Canada for Carter County Property Assessor, Happy Valley Credit Union, Reed Pharmacy, Northeast State, Elizabethton Electric System, Citizens Bank, Carter County School System, Greg Odom, your Farmers Insurance Agency, Adam Buckles, Medicare Specialist, Cameron Hyder, Attorney at Law. Also by Hampton Pharmacy, Custom Muffler and Brake, Carter County Bank. Score the Game brought to you by Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank. Tonight's play-by-play from Roger Norris. Join us again next time for Elizabethton Carter County High School Basketball on WBEJ Better Than Ever Country.